Cheers. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are Carol and Ken, and this is episode 15 of our tour to Norway. In the last episode, we took you on a walk around Lillehammer, but now we're on our way to a museum that saves old buildings.
Hello, 2 adults please.
To the Maihaugen or the Olympic Museum?
The Maihaugen please.
Yes, so 280.
What are we doing?
We're going to do the rural area first.
Yeah.
Then the residential area and then the town.
Okay. It's here where they've gathered together rare examples of buildings from across Norway. What is this?
It's an open hearth house from the 1700s.
So it's just got the open hearth in the middle of the room.
Well, originally they had no chimney, no windows. They just had a slit in the side wall to let the smoke out.
And that must be where all the smoke went out. I wonder what this was used for. The Garmostave church dates from the early 1200s. It's a good idea to bring all these old buildings together. It must make it much easier to look after them. And of course making them incredibly easy to see. The stalls certainly look very uncomfortable, but then again maybe that was by design, to keep the congregation focused. They have all sorts of buildings here from across the ages. This one is a schoolroom.
So this room here, this would be accommodation for an unmarried teacher. It's quite comfortable actually.
This looks like something out of The Wicker Man. It reminds me of a platoon of soldiers in camouflage that have just stood up to move to somewhere else.
This was the kitchen, the dining room, the living room and the bedroom for the landowner and his family.
Well, it's dark in here. Room for 2. Oh, very steep stairs, haven't they? Oh, blimey. Oh, that was worth the climb then, wasn't it?
This is an old mountain farm building. One building, but it's got 4 different rooms in it. Go through here, you can see all the way through to the kitchen. And this is a much later mountain farm from the 1800s. Much more open. It's got a lovely room to that side. And this is a view of all the mountain farms from the other side of the lake. And this is the type of fishing boat they used. Very shallow with a flat bottom. The slate tiles on this roof are more unusual, but different to the grass roofed houses. And this is a large log that they would pull out into the river with the boat, and they would attach staves and branches from the trees to it to divert the current. This fisherman's chapel was built in 1459 and it is the oldest log church building in the country. Entering a 1950s house.
What a beautiful house, and very comfortable living here.
Let's have a look upstairs.
I wonder if this is also the original furniture from the house, or whether it's just been redressed.
Interesting, having a sink out in the hallway.
Now, what would that be used for?
The master bedroom.
Inside the main reception building are two other museums. One is all about the history of the Olympics, but this museum has displays of furniture, clothing and weapons. You'd have to be very wealthy indeed to be able to afford a pistol like this. I think these would have been used for wool. There are so many amazing exhibits here, but perhaps my favourite of all was this little theatre. Looks like blood on this axe, but I doubt it.
So let's take a look inside the 1970s house. Should bring back some memories for me.
Hopefully we don't get a copyright strike for this.
This is a grand house from the 1920s. The first person to live here was a single woman in her 40s, and she let out the top floor. How cute is this? A little playhouse built for a 3-year-old girl in 1958.
Hello, this is my playhouse. I got it when I was 3 years old.
Okay, we're off to Oslo.
Yay.
We'll find a park up on the way. It's 5 o'clock and we just pulled in at a rest area. We're both a bit tired today. So we're right by the railway tracks here and a busy road. So we probably won't stay here tonight. We'll probably have our meal and then move on. So that's the spaghetti done. Spaghetti and meatballs, you've done a grand job here, Charlie Brown.
It's rather a pan full.
But I'm sure we can manage it.
It's got mushrooms, carrots and onions in it.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Got about an hour to go before we reach the next place where we're gonna hopefully stop for the night, eh Charlie?
What's the time? 2 minutes to 8. So we should get there about 9.
Yeah.
Just time to go to bed. Watch some YouTube.
It's fun with
I don't know what this town is, but yeah, it's a party town.
We made it to our campsite, didn't we, Charlie?
We did.
It was a bit of a hairy old drive, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of roadworks, and then Google Maps kept going funny.
Yeah.
Take us a long way round.
Pocket Earth kept going funny. It was Google Maps was working, wasn't it?
And then Pocket Earth went funny at one point as well, where there'd been a new road built and it didn't recognise
didn't
it.
have a clue, did it?
And then it was all right at the end. And then you saw some cows in the road as well.
I thought they were moose or elk or whatever they have over here.
Yeah.
But they were just two big cows wandering loose.
They had bells on
a major road, wasn't
main
it?
road, yeah.
I should have put the camera on, but I didn't think. I was too busy. I didn't want someone to slam into the back of me.
Yeah, too worried.
Yeah, got to admit, I didn't enjoy driving in the dark. This van isn't brilliant at driving in the dark at the best of times. let alone when you're on a foreign road that you don't know, with your headlamp, you know, diverters on. The lights aren't as good as when we're at home. It's hair wash time, folks, in the little red camper. And all we use, the whole thing is done with 1 jug of water. That's the wash and the first rinse done, isn't it, Charlie? Yeah. Okay. There you go, you're all done, aren't you?
Nice and clean.
Nice and clean. Okay, is it breakfast time?
Yes, let's see what we can find. You want the bin for me?
We sent anybody outside yet?
You can hear people.
You can hear them, yeah. It's quite a nice day again.
Yeah.
A little bit of condensation, not as bad as it has been. It was cold last night though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, was it down to 6 degrees?
Yeah.
It's about 8 degrees now.
Yeah. That smells nice.
How many rolls do you want? It's those little hot dog rolls.
Oh, 2 of those, please.
How many I've got?
You can't ask me how many I want and then say, I'll see how many I've got.
I've got at least 3.
No, there isn't.
Mother, can you see me now? Even when I ache, suddenly things start tumbling down like fallen leaves. But still I breathe. Still I breathe. Still I breathe. Mother, can you hear the gods and how they laugh at me? Suddenly the highest of all peaks seem unobtainable.
These look lovely. I'll enjoy these. Thanks, Charlie.
You're welcome.
What are you doing, Charlie?
I'm telling you.
Not nobody's to know what we're doing.
It's a secret.
I'll tell them what we're doing, Charlie. We're making up Bibby packs, aren't we?
Yeah.
And if they want to know any more than that, they can go and see our video on our toilet. Because it's our little secret, isn't it, Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a new pee bottle.
Are you going to empty the pee here? Get rid of the bottle?
No, not here.
Good idea.
Drive onto a loo.
Yeah.
Right. Finished in the back?
Ready to hit Oslo.
Yeah.
Fly park up. That was a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good, wasn't it?
Beautiful lake.
Well, I found it quite chilly last night. We had to have the heating on, didn't we?
Yes, I heard it coming on a couple of times in the night.
Yeah. Still got 6 lights on the gas, so we're definitely not going to need any more whilst we're in Norway. I thought we'd be using a lot more gas than we actually have.
Well, it's the first time we've had the heat on all night, isn't it?
There's a few things that didn't turn out the way I was expecting. Number one, I thought the roads would be much harder to drive than they are. And their roads are excellent, aren't they, really?
Yeah, excellent, yeah.
And the hills have not been anywhere near as bad as I thought they might be. So all in all, I'd say this is a very good time of the year to come.
Yes, beautiful.
So what we got planned for today then?
So we're heading to Oslo, and we're going to the Polar Expedition Museum.
What's that all about?
Well, they've got the boat there, the Fram, which is a boat that was used to go up to the North Pole in an expedition.
Okay. And also, if we have time, we're going to be doing the Kon-Tiki Museum, which was Thor Heyerdahl. Where did he sail from? From Norway all the way
to Peru.
To Peru. Wow, what a journey that must have been.
Yeah.
Just worrying about it. Did we have our facts right? Was it the North Pole or the South Pole?
Or was it Peru?
Was it Peru?
Where am I going?
Oh, blimey, now you want me to straight over?
Down here?
Yeah,
Well,
that is straight over, Bunny.
I didn't know if this didn't look like a proper road. Oh, so I got to join this road now.
Yeah,
Is it coming?
nothing coming our way. I didn't enjoy the drive last night. That was the first major drive we'd done at night, isn't it, in Norway?
Yeah, well, in the dark, you mean?
In the dark, yeah. These roads are, if you know the roads, then I think it's no problem at all, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I was a bit paranoid that some sort of moose or something would come out onto the road.
And then you slowed down, and I couldn't work out why you were slowing down, and it was those two cows that you'd seen.
Yeah, there were just two cows loose.
Wandering on.
Now what does that? 0.1 to 5. What would that mean? I mean, I would assume
0.1
it's
to 5.
from 0.1
It's like
to
the
5
French.
kilometres.
They use a comma instead of a point. The French do that as well.
So moose, 0.1 of a mile to 5 kilometres.
0.1 of a kilometre to 5 kilometres, yeah.
23 krona 49 per litre. Any idea how much that is?
About £2.
About £2 a litre.
Yeah. It's one of those cameras.
Oh yeah. So coming up here is the warning for a speed camera.
The speed goes down to 50 here.
And I can see it just up the end there. So their speed cameras are silver boxes, 2 lenses on a pole. And we just got one coming up on the right hand side here. There we go, that's what they look like. This morning, 7:30, we set the alarm for, didn't we?
Yeah.
We didn't actually finish and get away from camp till about 11:30.
4 hours.
4 hours.
What did we do it for?
Well, you washed your hair.
I had to wash my hair.
That didn't actually take very long.
Didn't take too long, no. And then we had a cooked breakfast.
Yeah. Every morning I've got to take off all the footage from the day before. That can take quite a while. So what do you think of the slow driving speeds then, Charlie?
I just want to get over this roundabout first.
Of course you do. Not signalling, matey.
Good call.
That's one coming on your inside. And the road narrows to 1 lane.
I was concentrating. Yeah, so I like these slow speeds.
I found it frustrating at first because it is so much slower than at home.
Yeah.
But actually, cars going slower really facilitates with the flow of traffic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Particularly coming into these roundabouts. We've just seen an electronic sign saying the Oslo Marathon is on, but we're not too sure whether it's today or not. If it is, Well, we might not be able to go into the centre. We've got a cyclist coming now. And it's clear left. We're pulling over to change drivers. It's getting busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
Yeah.
And Carol's a much better navigator than I am. Right.
Car coming. And another one.
Oh, is it straight right into this tunnel?
Yeah, into the tunnel. It's clear now.
Good job he went in front of me actually, because I hadn't realised this tunnel was so close.
We're in a tunnel. Some interesting housing here in apartments. It's like blocks of flats.
Oslo Marathon avoids city centre.
We will do our best.
I'm absolutely gutted I didn't know the marathon was on. I would have brought my shorts.
Oh, I thought you meant you wanted to film it. Straight on this roundabout. It's a much quicker way of getting around a city, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very impressive really. You've got no distractions, have you?
It's much better than driving up above ground, getting stopped by traffic lights, looking out for pedestrians and cyclists and all sorts.
Oh, look, some people from the marathon.
Oh yeah.
They've got a good day for the run really with the weather, haven't they?
Perfect weather for running a marathon. Yeah, not too hot.
So we want to go left here.
Exit 3 if we can. There's a bus just gone down there.
Okay.
Oh, where's he stopped? It was a lucky escape. We didn't get any closed roads where we were going.
We were.
Very lucky.
I thought we cramped out right at the end there.
Yeah. This is out of the centre, so I knew where the museums were shouldn't be affected.
All these really grand houses here are foreign embassies.
It's a very modern one.
It's flatter on the end.
We've arrived. 12:37. It's not bad going.
So we're going to try and get longer here in this car park, and if possible take a little ferry over to Oslo. Uh-oh, there's a problem.
25 krona per 30 minutes.
And blimey, it's quite...
So that's like £2.50 for every 30 minutes.
All right.
So if we wanted to do 5 hours, it would be about 22 quid. So...
Well, we're only coming once, so do it.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.